Credible sources have already begun to confirm the minimum storage options for the iPhone 7. Design leaks show us that the two HTC Nexus devices might be identical to each other, and if you've got the OnePlus 3 RAM performance update, you might want to think twice. I'm Jaime Rivera with a massive cold and wondering why there's no Thundercats movie. This is Pocketnow Daily. We try to launch every single day with deals, but today we don't have any because 4th of July pretty much took that over. But we do have some very important information regarding software updates, starting with the OnePlus 3. OnePlus seeded their high-quality update to fix the whole RAM issues with the phone, and it turns out that the update is now being pulled by the company because it doesn't seem to be that high quality. So if you've got the update, you might want to wait. We'll let you know as soon as it gets back on the air. Other important information when it comes to software updates has to do with Apple, as the company has just seeded iOS 10, watchOS 3, and macOS Sierra Beta 2s to developers. And the main changes here have everything to do with the fact that you can now unlock your Mac using your Apple Watch, and also the fact that you've got a ton of stability improvements. You have to know that Beta 1s are terrible. Beta 2 hopefully is a little more stable. We will keep you posted as soon as we give it a try and tell you more about it. And since we're talking Apple, let's start talking about iPhone 7, mainly because the Wall Street Journal and its credible sources have already begun chiming in on storage options. And even though we don't hear the maximum storage options for the iPhone 7, we do hear that the minimum will no longer be 16 gigabytes. Apparently, we're starting at 32. It is great news. We've been waiting for that for a while. I think that iPhones have been starting at 16 gigs ever since the iPhone 4 in 2010. That's a crazy amount of time from then to here. So let's just hope that the price tag doesn't become crazy after that as well. Now let's move the spotlight over to HTC. For those of you that are wondering how well the HTC 10 is doing, we've got some very interesting information in the links to the description that shows the statistics of different companies, and probably the most interesting one is HTC. The HTC 10 continues to be one of our favorite smartphones of the year, but it seems that that's just the case for us reviewers because sadly in the market it hasn't really performed well, up to the point where the trending analytics claim that there won't be more than 1 million HTC 10s sold. And that is really sad, given the fact that this is a really, really good phone, up to the point where it's currently my daily driver. But yeah, it seems that HTC still needs to do some more work to gain back its limelight. But finally, the hot news today have to do again with HTC and what the company is trying to do to regain its limelight. We've been talking about the HTC Nexus devices that we should be expecting. Today we get the first leaked images of the phones. They look nothing like the HTC 10, I'll tell you that. They look extremely different, mainly from the back, because apparently we've got a lot of glass in the visor at the back. Then we've got some metal at the bottom. And it's a very interesting change in design, but the most interesting part is that apparently both devices are going to be the same phone. Or should I say, just one is going to be larger than the other, or whatever other changes HTC and Google plan to bring here. Another thing we notice is that there is no Nexus branding, there's just the Google logo, leading to the rumors that, well, probably the Nexus lineup will continue, but these could be Google phones. But it leads me to the question of today. What do you think about these leaked images of these HTC Nexus devices, or Google devices for that matter? Do you like the design or not? Because in my case, I like the design. I just hope they don't only launch them in black, because that's going to be rather unfortunate in my opinion. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on Pocketnow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also catch our videos on vessel.com/Pocketnow, and follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.